Hey, Goal Getter, I'm Angela.
And I'm Adam.
We help normal moms and dads chase after their big dreams,
In a modern online world,
all while in the midst of raising kids.
in what we call the family hustle.
Hey, you guys, I am so excited about you listening to the podcast all about editing videos. And I'm going to tell you, I have done the whole extreme from, editing, hyper editing my videos to just going live with no makeup on. And so I have done videos on various different levels, but I get asked this all the time, Angela, how do you edit your videos? I'm going to tell you different platforms, they require different types of editing. You have Facebook Live that sometimes, people prefer the portrait up and down videos versus YouTube is usually, more of the widescreen, wide panel view. So it kind of depends on where you are and what type of person you're attracting, and so if you're thinking of Facebook Live, they really want you to be more authentic over, if you're doing a live video, they want it to be a little bit more relaxed, not as edited, a little bit more just like hanging out at the kitchen table, drinking coffee, sharing some tips that they can take away, a deeper connection, especially if you're in stories doing videos, then they really want behind the scenes. They want messy bun, no makeup, having fun, laughing. And so it just depends on where you are. And so first off, I'm just going to say, if you're thinking about doing video, then you are definitely, cutting edge. That's where business is taking off, is in video, because people want to feel connected. And video is the fastest way to know, like, and trust somebody, because it's just like I said, sitting across the kitchen table with somebody, you can fall in love with people over video, where people can hyper edit their pictures to where you don't even recognize them, if you ran into them in real life, people are over that. We are so over that. We want authentic, especially from people we're following online. Your brands and different things like that, they can get away with a little bit more. But if you are, trying to build a personal brand, then you need to show up authentically as you. And so, so editing videos, I'm going to tell you how I started, I guess, and then what I'm doing now. So I started doing videos pretty soon on, whenever I started my online business. And this was before iPhones were really good. And so I used my DSLR camera. So I set it up, and it honestly was not that good. And if you scroll all the way back to my YouTube channel, you can see my very first videos, and you can see how much I have improved. I keep those because I think it's always good to remind yourself where you've come from. And so I don't delete those videos, but they're definitely not that good. But I started doing that. I remember doing videos. This was before live videos. So I would record videos and save them on my phone and then upload them to YouTube, to Facebook. I did a lot of Facebook events, and then trainings and stuff inside my secret Facebook groups. And all of that was done just on my phone, not as high quality as you can do it now, which is amazing. But I didn't edit any of that. I didn't start editing my videos until probably 2 or 3 years ago. And at first I was using my phone. So I'd record it on my phone and I'd edit on my phone, and there were just some limitations. And so I'm going to tell you, I used iMovie a lot. I still love iMovie, but that was where I started, was using iMovie. I've also heard, I did do some videos using the Filmora Go. That's another app on your phone. And I've heard some people talk about Videorama. But a lot of times now I just use Instagram, and I use Snapchat to just record like quick little videos, and so that's what's great. If you wanted to record, no filter, I would just use the stories, and just, I know Shailene Johnson talks about using the focus where it blurs the background, and so it just focuses on you, and I like that too for videos. And so if you're just doing a talking head kind of video, you might want to do that. But I do a lot just that, and Shailene said she kind of likes it because she's long-winded, and so she likes that it only has like a minute or whatever, so she has to be concise in her messages, because people don't have a long attention span anymore. So, if you want to get your message across, try to get it over with as a few words as possible. So that's another thing I would recommend doing right now, is just using Instagram stories, or you can do Snapchat as well. They also have that focus in Snapchat, which I also like their filters as well. And if you're doing stories, have fun. That's the one thing that's great about videos, is if you're doing videos in stories, you can use those filters, you can have fun, show your personality, and people love that. If you are thinking about videos for YouTube, I feel like that is where you are required to do a little bit more editing. I've done both. I've just put up live videos and changed the YouTube thumbnail. I've done that. But most people who are building a larger brand on YouTube do editing. And that would require, if I was going to do that, that would require me to edit on my computer. And so I use Wondershare, Filmora, Wondershare 9 or Filmora 9. I don't even know, but it's Wondershare. You can type that in, wondershare.com, I'm pretty sure. And then it's Filmora 9 is what I use on my computer. So if I'm going to edit this video right now, then I would download it. I can filter it. I can add subtitles. I can add like titles coming in, like an end screen or an opening. And I like doing that kind of stuff. But definitely, if you're building a business on Facebook, that's not required. Like they don't really expect that. You can just show up live on Facebook, and that's what's so amazing about this day and age, this business age that we're building in, is that you don't have to. I know several people said like years ago how difficult it was to make video. And so you really did stand out because so few people were doing it, because it took all this extra stuff. But now at our fingertips, we can just make videos just so easily. Like I made a 4-minute video here on Facebook Live, and then I did another video in my stories. And so it's just crazy. And showing up with your face daily is an extra point of contact where people can fall in love with you and they trust you. And then if you're sharing value that helps them, it just brings that relationship even deeper. And so I love video, and I hope you're doing video. If you want more tips to doing video, don't forget to check out our blog, grassfedmama.com. Type in the search bar videos, and you can see all of my archive posts where I have more tips and resources for starting to use video within your business. But don't get overwhelmed with editing, and don't feel like you have to be perfect or you don't have to spend all this time editing. It really doesn't have to take that much time. Your message is what matters. And so make sure that you're focusing on high quality messaging, and that what you're saying is actually has value and is something that you want to share and get the message across. People want to be inspired. They want to be motivated. They want to laugh. There's so many different reasons why people would watch your video. So think about that. Why is somebody going to watch this video? And then the editing, it doesn't really matter. You just want to make sure that you're showing up at the right place where your ideal customer can learn from you, fall in love with you, and connect with you on a deeper level. And that is what video does. So I hope that you enjoyed this podcast. And if you have any more questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and I would love to answer any questions that you have.
Thanks for listening to The Family Hustle with Angela and Adam Parker. We appreciate you guys being here.
If you're listening, don't forget to take a screenshot and share it into your stories and tag us at Grassfed Mama.
Also, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review on your podcast player of choice. That helps other people find out about what we're doing, and it's the best thing you can do to help us grow the podcast.
Hey goal getter, are you ready to stop having to chase after people only to realize they aren't even interested in what you have to offer? You spend months trying to build rapport and get to know them, and then they never seem interested in buying. What if you could attract your ideal customer to you and have them reaching out for more information about your business and what you have to offer? If this sounds like something you want more info on how you can put into practice, join our Attraction Marketing Bootcamp, where we take 5 days to dig deep into discovering what your ideal customer wants and how you can be the most attractive to them through branding and developing a customer journey. Over the 5 days, you'll have worksheets and videos to guide you through this self-study. To learn more, head on over to grassfedmama.com/attraction marketing. And now back to the show. And now for a short break.